Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Balls it in for the out. Yandy Diaz now. Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. World Series Game 3. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Right through there for a strike. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. On the ground, jump throw. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that
year. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. On the inside corner for a strike. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Whips it to Mountcastle. Rodriguez out on the play. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
He threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Turner with the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
On the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the righty deals. Verdugo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next offering is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
In the air on the infield. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. That one missed.
Really take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Off the mark there. 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Makes the play, and it's out number. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Peralta back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, David Bednar. The closer is getting loose. Cabrera getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tosses the first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Now a pop-up on the infield. Miller moving under it. And that quickly 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. Foul ball there.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
And the right-hander deals. And a curve misses outside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Ahmed Rosario on deck for the ends. Got it! 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is number 73. In there at the knees. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Mountcastle drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Juan Soto up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. A 1-run lead here in Game 3. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies allowed to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So the Philadelphia Phillies get the win here in Game 3, and this series feels like it could be a real battle to the end.
Yeah, Boog, it's been full of excitement so far, shaping up to be a memorable World Series, but I think this next game's going to tell us a lot about where it's headed.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a series at 3-1 versus being tied up at 2, so Game 4 should be a lot of fun.
Probably hug on a curb and scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve, wrapped in some bows in